Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Gabe, and today we are going to be talking about all of the Black Friday deals that are available now through Cyber Monday. A lot of these have been kind of creeping up on us as the week has come in, and now that it's Black Friday, we have a ton of deals to choose from. So I thought that I would compile a list here for you guys, go down from like the console deals to the game deals and then even the accessory deals in case you might need any for this upcoming holiday season. You can see what the best deals are because there are really quite a few of them. I'll be linking everything down in the video description so that it's, very easy to access and you guys can check it out. And if you do, it really does help support the channel because those are Amazon affiliate links and that helps. So thank you so much for that. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, it really does help out the channel because that gets us in the YouTube algorithm. Hit the like button, and I very much appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who already does that and supports the channel with each one of these videos that you watch. I really do appreciate it. So let's talk about the console deals. So this year, Nintendo is doing their bundle again, where they are bundling Mario Kart, a 3-month subscription to the Nintendo Online service, and their Nintendo Switch, the actual console, all in one bundle, for $299, which is normally the price of the original Switch. This is going to be the Switch with the better battery life, but it is not going to be the new Switch OLED screen, so just keep that in mind. When you get this bundle, you're going to get the Switch itself with all the accessories that normally come in it, including the grip, the charger, and the dock. But you're also going to get the Mario Kart 8 game download. Now this game is not a physical version, so when you get it, I believe that there is a card inside with a scratch-off code. You'll just input that into the Nintendo eShop app on your Nintendo Switch console, and then you'll be able to play the game. It also comes with the 3 months online service, which is awesome, actually, that you get to try that out for, essentially nothing. I really, I like that included in the bundle. But this will allow you to play the NES games, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System games. You will also get access to Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99, as well as a breadth of other things in various games. You can get certain special items in Animal Crossing, as well as use the online service for Animal Crossing to visit your friends' islands. You can use it for games like Splatoon and whatnot to play online games. There's a whole array of things that you can do with this online service that they are letting you have for the 3 months with this bundle. Personally, I think for $299.99, you cannot beat this deal. And if you do not have a Switch yet and you are looking to get one, this is the time to buy it when you get all this extra stuff included with your purchase. So first and foremost, buy a Switch because I think you will absolutely love it. I love mine. I play on mine probably at least an hour or two a day, usually right before bed, but it is just so nice to have your games on the go. And I cannot, of all the three, obviously I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox, but I cannot recommend a Switch enough because of all the exclusives that you get with the Switch. All right, so for the games, this year Nintendo has, lowered the price on a bunch of games. And a lot of these you can find on Amazon, which is great because you get, free 2-day shipping and it's nice and quick. And yeah, a lot of people have Amazon gift cards. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Right now, I have broken these down into categories, so we're just kind of going to go through them like that. The first category we're going to talk about are the system sellers. So these are the games that essentially you buy a Switch to play, and that is going to be Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. Right now, Breath of the Wild is going for about $39, and Super Mario Odyssey is going for about $35. These are two excellent games, some of my favorite on the system. Breath of the Wild speaks for itself. You've heard 1,000 reviews already, I'm sure, about this game. It won Game of the Year in 2017, I believe, when it was released. It literally sold the system. And most people believe that the Switch did so well because this game came out on it. Now, another one is Super Mario Odyssey, which is personally my favorite game on the Switch right now. I think it is an absolutely fabulous Switch exclusive game. I grew up a Mario person. I've always played Mario, and as a 3D Mario fan, this game is second to none. It is absolutely fantastic. The world building in this one, I think, is one of the best. Each world is so unique. It sticks to the common Mario themes of an ice world or a lava world or whatever, but they do a really good job of implementing a new style or aesthetic to each world that you haven't seen before, and I think that's really cool. So I would recommend these two probably above any of the other ones if you are looking for a safe bet. If you're looking for a safe bet, get one of these games. Either one, if you're getting it for a gift, either one will please your giftee. But if you're looking for it for yourself, think about, do you like Zelda, which is a little more adventure-y, or do you like Mario, which is adventure-y but 3D platformy? Yeah, think about that. The next set of games are your just standard platformers, and both of these are Mario games again. We have Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and we have Mario Maker 2. So Mario Maker U Deluxe. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is going for $35 right now, and is a standard Super Mario Bros. Game. The levels are already created. You go, you play through your 8 worlds, you try to get all the coins, or the big coins, you try to get all the, points you can. It's a standard Mario game with nice graphics. You have up to 4 people who can play together, so that can be really fun if you are getting this for a kid, or if you have friends over who like to play it. This isn't my favorite Mario game on the Switch, but it certainly has its merits. And a lot of people do like it. And for $35, I think that it is definitely worth checking out and picking up. Now, Super Mario Maker 2, on the other hand, is different. And Super Mario Maker 2 is a community-driven game where the community and you could even build Mario levels. So they give you all the supplies necessary to build your own Mario levels, and then you can upload it and other people can play your levels. Or you can play other people's levels. And I think that is really cool. I've had a lot of fun playing Mario Maker 2. Essentially, it is an endless platformer. If you just want to play Mario levels that aren't designed by the Mario team, there are a couple levels in there that are designed by the Nintendo Mario team that you can play through, and that's great. But if you're looking for like weird community-made levels, and an endless supply of them, I would certainly recommend this game. If you love Mario, this game is a killer game. And right now it is $39, which is really good. Again, any of these games that I'm listing on here, they are on sale for a price that I think is reasonable to pay for the games. A lot of these games, I would say probably $60 would even be okay to pay for them, but since you're getting them for a deal and on sale, definitely pick them up at this point. So yeah, $39 for this one, and you get endless Mario levels. It's awesome. The next one would be your turn-based strategy games. So your turn-based strategy is basically you have a grid, and you will get to move your characters on this grid, taking your turn, and then the computer will take their turn moving their characters on the grid. At a certain point, you'll be able to fight the other characters and either defeat them, or they may attack you and defeat you. It's a really interesting chess-style game, and I personally like them, but I don't know, they're not for everyone. Now, if you are interested in these kind of games, there's one that you can pick up right now for $15, and it is called Mario and Rabbids. I would highly recommend you play this game. It is super smooth. It looks so good. They have some excellent, just the cutscenes are very funny and well worth, just playing the game for the amusement that you'll get out of it. You will laugh out loud because of how much fun and creativity has gone into this game. Another thing is, this is a really great way to dip your toes into the turn-based strategy game. If you don't really know if you're into this kind of stuff, then this is great. You will get a baseline. It's still very challenging at points. It can get very challenging. You can make it more challenging for yourself using different levels, easy and medium. or hard, I think. I'm pretty sure there are different levels. But it is just a great way to see if you'll like them. If you already know you like them, then this is a great game to play because it holds up extremely well against other titles in this genre, and I think that's really cool. Now the other one is going to be Fire Emblem Three Houses. This one kind of mixes JRPG with a turn-based strategy, but I'm going to go with the turn-based strategy genre as a whole because the entire kind of premise of the game is that you are fighting different houses who you go to school with, kind of like a Hogwarts type of thing. And you fight these other houses in these battles, and you go through it in a turn-based style where you have a grid and you position your attackers on the field. So that is that game. This has a very, very beautiful art style. I really like the art style. The gameplay is good and it's long. Mario and Rabbids, you can probably beat it in 20 hours. But this game, you may put in 60 hours for one campaign, and then you can go back and play the other houses. This one also has expansion passes where you can get a whole other house. Mario and Rabbids has an expansion pass. You can usually find it for like $5 or $10, which is the Donkey Kong one. But it's, it adds more levels. People say they like that better than the original game. Either way, you can get them. But this one will add, 60 hours for each additional house, basically. So you can get roughly 250 hours out of this game if you really want to milk the game for all that it's worth. And I think that's really great. This one is going for $35, and for $35 for 250 hours worth of gameplay is an absolute steal, and I highly recommend you check this one out. The next genre is RPG/JRPG. Now, what is an RPG? RPG stands for role-playing game, and JRPG stands for Japanese role-playing game. These are basically a game where you take on the persona of somebody else, or at least a character within the game. You usually, they usually don't have a name, and you get to create the character, and then you go through that world and you play as them in that role, right? So role-playing game. Anyway, this type of genre appeals to a lot of people. A lot of these games are known for being extremely long, and that is okay because some people really like to grind and some people really like to have a story-driven game instead of necessarily, an action-packed whatever. Now, I'm not saying that they can't be action-packed, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, one of these games is called Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This game is incredible. It came out for the Wii U back in the day. It was Xenoblade Chronicles, and then it ended up re-releasing on the Switch in a definitive edition. They remastered it, the graphics are updated, the gameplay has been kind of streamlined a little bit so that it is tighter and feels better to play. This game is very long. You can get, 80 to 100 hours out of this game just playing through the campaign. And then if you want to go back and finish all the side quests and everything, you can get probably 300 hours out of this game. It is insanely long. Now, how much is it? $35. So you're paying, about 10 cents, right? 10 cents per hour if you were to get this game and play all the way through it. It's ridiculous. So I would recommend this game. If you like playing Shulk or are interested in Shulk from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or any of the other Super Smash Bros. Games, check this game out because this is the origin story of Shulk and the Monado. If you've seen the Monado, the big sword that he carries, this is the origin of that. So check it out. It's a really fun game. A lot of quirkiness to it. I've enjoyed it. I played probably about 30 hours of it, and then I set it down to play other games, but I do intend to go back to it. I really enjoyed my time with it. There's so much customizability in it that was one of the big selling points for me. So yeah, for $35, check this game out. Now the next game is Super Paper Mario Origami King. This game came out recently. I guess not recently anymore. It was about a year ago. But it is a very fun role-playing game. This one, instead of taking turns, you are going to be, well, you still take turns, but you have a disc slider for each turn where you're going to manipulate the enemies so that you get the best shot of defeating them. It's kind of puzzly. I shouldn't say it's kind of puzzly. It's a lot more puzzly than previous ones, as you're going to try to figure out the best way to defeat these enemies in their circular puzzle design. But a lot of people have had some good fun with it. Again, it is not the Thousand Year Door, which most people say is the best Paper Mario game, but it is a good callback to the original games, and people have seemed to like this one. Now, I have not personally played this one. I've watched a lot of reviews and trailers and gameplay of it. I have not had a chance to actually play it yet. I got it for about $30, and it's sitting on my shelf. But I wanted to let you know that you can also pick it up for about $35 on Amazon as well. So if Paper Mario interests you at all, definitely go check that out. It is not a platformer Mario. It is very much a role-playing game Mario. So if that interests you, check this one out. The final one is Bravely Default 2, and Bravely Default 2 is the sequel to Bravely Default, not to Bravely Second, because there was Bravely Default and then there came out Bravely Second and then Bravely Default 2 came out. It's a whole thing, but it's a really good looking game. This game has slightly chibi looking art style to it, which is not everyone's favorite. It kind of goes between chibi and 3D art style. There's a weird overlap there, but it definitely doesn't look bad. Now, this game is incredibly long as well, and it is very similar to Final Fantasy in the grind aspect. So if you have played Final Fantasy, some of the earlier ones, and have enjoyed that, I would highly recommend you check this one out, because it is kind of a successor to those older games. If that appeals to you, absolutely go for it. Again, this is one that I have and have heard people recommend, so I would like to recommend it on to you, but I have not played it, so I cannot give it my official stamp of approval. That being said, it is only $26 right now through Amazon, and that is a killer deal for such a long game and for a game that is really pretty polished. So if you like JRPGs, this is kind of one of the biggest on the Switch at the moment, and for $27, you might as well check it out. All right, the next one is the movement games. This is the movement genre category, that's what I'm calling it, and this is going to include Ring Fit Adventure. Ring Fit Adventure is so cool. A lot of people got this through 2020 during the pandemic when they couldn't go to their gyms. They were able to work out in their own apartment. So Ring Fit comes with this ring, and it's somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. We just moved in. So it's a yoga band or a Pilates band or something like that, tension band, where you can squeeze it to do muscle workouts. You can get it over your head, put it down here. You can squeeze it into your belly to do ab workouts, all sorts of things. It also comes with a strap that you put on your leg, and you can run in place while you play the game. The game is an RPG that allows you to fight this monster called Drago, and he's this really buff dragon that is using the dark side of the muscle tone. I don't know what he's using. He is an evil workout monster dragon that you need to defeat to be healthy in your workouts. Very odd game, really weird, really fun. I have truly enjoyed playing this with Julianne. We played a lot of this during 2020, and it is such a neat concept to just to combine an RPG with an exercise game. Because with the Wii, Nintendo really kind of expanded on that with the Wii Fit, and you had that board that you could do yoga on and go back and forth, or you would. That's primarily what we used it for, was yoga or doing the soccer ball, and you would do things like that. Anyway, this one has a lot more actual I feel like viability to getting in shape. I know several people who've lost 20 plus pounds playing this game because you do work up a sweat. And obviously, with any of these workout games, you can cheat, but that's not the point of it. If you think that you're just going to get it and cheat, you're missing the point. So I would recommend getting this if you actually want to work out and do something. And another really cool thing that I think is if you can't run, you can do different things. You have the option to do squats instead of running, and that is equal in the game's mind. You just have to change the settings. So it's very accessible, and it's really cool as a game to be able to do this. So I would highly recommend you check this out. How much is it? It is $54. This game is normally $79 and it is $54 right now. It comes with the Pilates band that you can, use even outside of the Nintendo Switch. Comes with that strap. It also comes with the game. It is such a good deal at $54. I cannot recommend this game enough. Check this game out. It is so much fun. The next game is Just Dance 2022. 2022 is just around the corner, and that means that Just Dance is releasing their new game. So this one comes with, I know, songs from Camila Cabello, and that's about it. I don't know anything else. Just Dance is, they have the character on screen, and you just dance just like what they're doing. And it's kind of, it's not remedial dance. It's a little campy, but it's certainly fun, especially if you get, 2 or 3 friends doing it. You can exercise and have a blast, it's kind of what you make it, So if you have friends over who like to dance with them. Put this on, you've got some good music, and, you can challenge each other to dances. It's a great way to work out. Also, I know some people who don't like to do go to the gym and do traditional workouts, or who don't like to run. Maybe they don't, they can't run. Maybe, their joints hurt, their knees hurt, whatever. This is a great way to get some cardio in without doing strict things like running or jogging or et cetera, et cetera. So I would recommend this if you need an accessibility option to getting some cardio in, or if you just want to have fun. Just Dance 2022. $25, and that's a good deal. So check that one out as well. All right, 2 genres to go, and both of them are the weird genres, but I've broken them up because they kind of go separately. So the first one is the Mario Kart Live Circuit. Mario Kart Live Circuit, they have the Mario version and the Luigi version right now for $60. $60, and you can get the Mario Kart or the Luigi Kart. You can get the track that it builds upon in your house, and you get the game. Now, what is this? This game is an AR game where it has a camera on. You get a physical cart with Mario in it, or Luigi in it, depending on which you buy, and it has a camera. And then it has little things like, obstacles that you can go around, and you place these physical obstacles in your house. Then you can drive around your house using your Nintendo Switch like your house is a Mario Kart course. It uses augmented reality to make it seem like your house has become a Mario Kart course, and you can race through it. You are able to do different kinds of courses in your house. You can do a whole plethora of racetracks just through your house, and you are also, I believe, able to race with other people. So if you have 2 of these, you can both race around your house. I think this is really cool. It kind of came and went really quickly, but I think as an idea for younger people, if you have a kid who is interested in this, I think this could be a really, really cool gift idea for them. So definitely check this out. Again, it's $60. It's more of a physical toy than it is just a game. But if you are interested in this, $60 as opposed to the $100 that it usually is, that's a pretty good deal. And the final genre of games we're going to be talking about is the I don't know where to put these games. I could have put them somewhere else, but I don't know. Why not? So, this includes Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and Astro Chain. Now, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, I did not put that in with the other one, Breath of the Wild, because it's not as good. It is a great game. It is not as good as Breath of the Wild as far as a system seller. People aren't going out and buying a Switch for Link's Awakening. It's an excellent game, but it is not Breath of the Wild good. So, with that being said, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, this is, oh man, maybe 12 hours, 15 hours worth of gameplay. Really interesting game. If you've played it before, it was released on the Game Boy Advance, or Game Boy Original, I don't remember. It was released on the Game Boy, and if you played it, you've played it. The storyline is exactly the same. It just has really nice new graphics. And it's this, I mean, I will be a big proponent of the graphics. I think they look absolutely wonderful. It's a toy-like graphics, where everything looks toy-like, and honestly, it looks kind of like the old Santa cartoons, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where everything's kind of shiny and really cutesy. I think it looks great, and for the game, I think it is incredible. It's really well done on the art style side. Gameplay-wise, the story, I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not really even going to talk about it. The story's fun. It's pretty straightforward, and it does hold your hand quite a bit, but that does not make it less fun. It just know what you're getting into when you are buying this game. This one is going to be $39 right now, and I think that it is a fair price at that. With that being said, you also get a new thing, which is Dompy's Dungeon Builder, which you can collect pieces of dungeons throughout this game, and then you can build your own Legend of Zelda dungeons. Like Mario Maker, you could build your own Mario courses, but it's a lot more limited. So it's kind of cool, but again, just know that it's very limited in its capability. You are not going to be building these amazing dungeons and then sharing them all over the world with people like you would Mario Maker. It is much more limited. It is a great game, and I highly recommend at some point you play it, but I just want you to know, $39.99 right now. Check it out if you're interested. And the final game is Astro Chain. Astro Chain is like the complete opposite game of this. It is gritty, it is jam-packed with action, it is so insanely quick-paced and just flashy and just wild. It is a platinum game. So if you like a game that's similar to Bayonetta or any of the other platinum games, I'm drawing a blank at the moment, but if you like platinum games, you will really like this one. It is, a lot of people have enjoyed this game. I don't even actually own this game because it is very difficult to find in a physical version, but it's really cool, and I would highly recommend you check it out. Certainly watch a video of the actual gameplay before you do it, because some people might be a little turned off by the gameplay, the mechanics of it, but I think that it is certainly worth checking out. And for right now, you can get it for $35. There's a lot to do in this game, and Platinum has excellent quality. They release excellent quality games. So for $35, this would definitely be one that I would recommend you look into a little further and potentially buy. This is a good game. All right, those were the games, and now I want to talk to you about the accessories that you can get. There are two things that I want to talk about, and those are the SD cards and the eShop cards, because why not? The SD cards, there are two here that I would recommend, and they are the Nintendo branded SD cards. You can get the 128 gigabyte SD card, which I personally have, and you can get it for $19.99 right now. And then you can also get the 256 gigabyte SD card for $39.99. And if you don't have one of these and you want to go digital with your games instead of physical, you need to pick one up. The Switch comes with 32 gigabytes of internal hardware storage on it. Once you're done with that, you can't download any more games. And a lot of these games take up like 16 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes, etc. So you may be able to have 1 or 2 games downloaded on there before you can, before you will need to upgrade. Right now is a great time to do that because SD cards always go on sale around Black Friday. So you want to get this if you don't have one right now. The 128 I have found is pretty good. 256 you should be completely safe for right now for any games. 128 for me is good because I have most of my games are physical and I only have some that are digital. If you're looking for all digital, I would go with the 256 or even up to the 512 gigabyte cards. All of these are on sale right now and all of them will be linked down below so that you can check them out. Now, if you are looking for digital games, you might want to purchase them from the eShop, and to do that, you should get an eShop gift card. Now, right now, you can get the $20 Amazon eShop gift card, $20, it's all good. But they have a sale right now where the $50 Amazon eShop gift card, if you purchase the eShop gift card through Amazon, it's only $45. So you get, a 10% discount on that, which I think is really cool and would highly recommend if you're going to pick that up. You're going to get $50 for the price of $45. That's essentially a game and you're getting it on sale. So if you have a grandkid, if you have a child, or if you just want to treat yourself, you cannot go wrong with an eShop gift card because this allows them to buy anything on the Nintendo eShop that they want, and that includes over 1,000 games. So I would very highly recommend you check this out if you're interested in buying games for your friend, cousin, nephew, etc., yourself. Definitely check this out because 10% off is a pretty darn good price. All right, and that is it. That is basically every good Black Friday deal that I could find right now, and I hope that you can pick something up for a good price. Let me know what you guys get, and let's talk about it in the comments. If you have any questions, I will certainly be keeping my eye on the comments. Please feel free to jump in and help out if you see a question that I haven't answered, but I will try to make sure that I answer any questions that you have, so let me know. Also, we have a Discord for this channel, so I will link that down below as well. So if you have any questions, you can join the Discord and ask that there. It is a fairly active community, and we'd love to make it more active. So yes, check out these links. I'm really excited to hear what you guys end up buying, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have an excellent rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.